Hey, what's happening, guys? So it's been an amazing week, and I think most of us have had it both rough and good at the same time. So today we converge here to actually look through the week and how things have been, unwrapping. And of course, with you today is the huge team, the team behind Young Mindset podcast. So maybe I will just want to start with each and every one of them so that they can introduce themselves, tell us how the week has been, and maybe get to catch up along the way. Madhuri, we'll start with you.
My week has been fabulous. Yeah, we're grateful for the progress.
Okay.
For everything we have achieved.
What have you achieved?
There was a course I was doing online. And,
an online course. That's good. That's a nice one. I love it. I love it. Robin, tell us how your week has been, by the way.
Amazing. It has been promising.
There were not achievements or something. You're going to fikiria bro Kasums, this guy by there has been missing in action for quite a while now. And I know where he's been, but I will not mention. Let's see if he'll mention.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
The week has been good.
Yeah,
the week has been good. Yeah, that is the, how do I call it?
The highlight of it.
Highlight.
Yeah,
the week has been okay. Just normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jambo wakuu.
Jambo.
Wiki imekuwa salama. Mungu ametubariki. Yeah, and watu tunanona.
Mnafanya?
Watu tunanona.
Sawa, bado tunanona. Sawa. So guys, my week has been interesting as well. There's been so much that has been happening, and of course, if you are spiritual as me, of course you give thanks to the Most High Jah. And of course, along that side, I'm not sure if Susan Nakumincha is giving that thanks to the Most High Jah, because there's every kind of stones being thrown her way. And I don't know, I was feeling like maybe I should pick your mind on that. What is maybe your take around the whole thing? And maybe she is performing, as me being assumptions, maybe she is performing, but then there's people who feel like she's not, and they don't want her there. And there's people who feel like maybe one way or another they've been, they can't breathe because Susan Nakumisha sits there, and somehow they don't want her there, not on merit, but exploring other avenues to just get out of office. What do you think, Robbie?
There are two sides to it, no Joe? There's one side where you have a boss who's really working, so, and who right now is trying to prove like, manzi unajua hii stuff imekuanga kila time kuna mashida, but now I'm here to prove like it is possible to do work na kuifanya vizuri. And then sasa kuna wase wenye si kila mtu alileta up gain. So kuna wase wenye ni wa kitambo wenye wamezoea kuona vitu zinafanywa namna hii. This is how we do it here. In this block. I bet hata wako na nicknames like ministry yenye kwa karibu na nyingine, hiyo ni block B, ni block C shit kayo. So ambio block B si ufanya vitu namna hii. Na watu wengine wasa wataki hiyo design. Na madam pia ungekuwa na boss kaya, ungekuwa unakosa kwenda kazi.
Uwezi.
Kwa sababu anakimbiza hii story.
I think most Kenyans are not used to that kind of approach to rule or leadership, because I think she's meticulous into details. That is me thinking, not like I have evidence, but maybe just because of that, people sit uncomfortable every time she's around. And, the fact that she's the one leading that docket makes them or gives them sleepless nights somehow.
I think also that when you're performing also, you just have people who, now remember her position is also political as well. However, she was given that position being political. So what are the chances there are political interests from other people who would like maybe to gain from her downfall, or to gain from the lack of performance of her docket?
Absolutely.
So like maybe there are a couple of ways you can look into it. By the end of the day, doctors have been striking in Kenya for the longest time.
So
sure. Sometimes that I think there should be a policy into like how you guys should just be, because when doki, before anything, before hata hiyo pesa, your obligation to the patient.
Sure.
So hajagana hasa kama hata kama unalipwa na gawa, mtu anazaliwa hajui kama ulilipwa jana ama ukulipwa. Sure. Just expect you to deliver. So just deliver at least. And then you're thinking that there are other things maybe they can formulate policies how maybe they can solve them. I'm thinking.
So Amo, maybe if I can pick on Amo, I mean, just you see, Susan Nakuminsha reduced the NHIF, deductions for the unemployed from 500 to 300, right? And I'm thinking it's a good thing. And maybe the people, do you think the people that are fighting her, if they are, it's because of the merits that she's achieved this far?
It's not a fight as such. Kind of says a fight with the government to honor their pledge to the Monanch and the medical fraternity. That is the dentist and the professionals who are health sector. There's a CBA already already signed 2017. I think that has been that is the issue. And then it's the duty of the government to post who the medical interns. It should not be the role of the union, KMPDU, to strive for the medical interns to be posted. And then the issue of increase or the rather decreasing NHF contributions for the unemployed. Not bad, but now, the act says that everybody will be paying, whether you are anyone above 18 years, above 18 years or 25 years, anyone above 25 years, I think, will be paying. Either employed or unemployed will be paying. That's for me. Where would you get money to pay if you are unemployed?
So whatever you're saying, that the whole thing is not like, it's not a fight, and it is based on the fact that the CBA, the 2017 CBA signed CBA, is what the doctors are out here to actually protest about and be awarded as such. Because again, it's taken years actually. Maybe it's about time they get listened to.
The government plays its role, not reducing the there was a communique from the SRC reducing the salaries of the interns, medical interns were supposed to be posted. Well, we can see the government side, they're increasing their salaries. The MPs are increasing their salaries. MPs have been able to cushion themselves against this housing allowance. They have increased their salaries to cushion themselves against the housing allowance. Where are we going now? Why are they now going back and reducing salaries for the other employees of the government, like the medical interns?
Wow.
I want to take it in a different perspective. Take $1 billion shillings and divide it by 10,000 shillings. And by 10,000. Just take $1 billion divided by 10,000. That will give you approximately 100,000.
100,000 million?
No, 1,000 is a million. So it's 100, right?
100,000.
Yes. So even if we had 10,000 doctors and everyone is getting 100,000 shillings from $1 billion, it is enough. But we're only asking for 4 billion shillings. The issue at hand is only 4 billion shillings. We have a budget of 3 trillion, 4 trillion right now. Yeah, it's such a pity that our doctors have to strike. Yeah. You compare their budget and the military budget. You compare their budget and just one house called State House. State House spends a lot of money to combine all the doctors' salary. It's such a pity. So I think the government should be serious on our doctors. Allow me to loop in the teachers, because there are 3 important sectors in our country that should never ever complain. Our doctors, our teachers, and our security men.
So then what is maybe the silver bullet to that?
People to be honest. The government to operate.
So you think like the government has money, but they don't want to pay the
they have money, but they can fund trips for the leaders, which amount to more than 4 billion shillings in a year. But they can't pay our doctors 4 billion shillings a year. It's really a pity.
Do you agree? Do you agree, Kasons?
Yes, I agree. I concur with everything my brother has said. Ever since I was a kid, growing up in this country, I've always seen strikes for the doctors and the teachers. And by teachers, it's inclusive of even the lecturers. Ever since I was a kid, I remember there was a time it was so bad that people were dying almost on a daily basis. And I think it's high time that the government should step in and do its job, do its work, because we can't be having issues to do with salaries of doctors and teachers every now and then. This has been an issue that has been there for the longest time, and you find that maybe the government promises this thing, and then after some time there's a change, there is something that needs to be done, changes are made, and whatever promises were made are now dropped. And that's a very big problem that we are having as of now. So I think as it is, the government should be able to pull up the socks and do their job to ensure that the doctors are paid, and not only the doctors, the civil servants and the teachers,
so,
all of them.
Susan says, nimefanya kazi ya afya mpaka kuna watu wameanza kunionea wivu, wanaanza kuleta nyenyenye, lakini nataka kuhakikishia kwamba mimi sahi watu wameona vile napanga kazi yangu. Wale wezi walikuwa KEMSA, nimejua ndio wana sponsor hiyo mambo mengine. Wale watu walikuwa wanaiba NHIF, ndio wana sponsor hiyo mambo mengine. Sasa sahi mtu anasema eti juu nilisema tupunguze NHIF kutoka 500 hadi 300, eti nilifanya makosa. Ati vile nilisema wale ambao hawana pesa na kazi walipiwe na serikali, eti mimi nilifanya makosa. So do you think that is the basis of the whole issue, everything that is happening, the dust in the air and everything?
It just sounds like it's just politics. Well, kwa sababu I don't know. But kind of story ya labor, we are so far back that the fact that daktari ana strike, hiyo ni the list of kuna watu hata wana union yenye inaenda kuwasimamia kwanza kusema ati hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. So hao nao wanafaa watetewe na nani? Watu wangapi wanafanya kazi isili? Watu wangapi wanafanya kazi kwa factories za Wahindi ku packaging nini story kayo? Omse nani anakuja kumtetea apatiwe salary fit? Mgani? Obo wako
kazi ya court secretary general ni gani? Kazi yake ni gani?
Kuleo utambe.
Amekutetea.
Ako Geneva. Na labor wasijui whatever.
Kazi ya court jameni.
The fact that those guys have a union, sasa ina make sense kwa sababu whoever mwenye kwa union and understand policies and understand venye hiyo stuff inafaa kuwa work and understand like how to see it on a side before even they are paid and everything. So a doctor earns better than some average middle class people. So
sure.
I mean it's true. Ama jamaa inakuja nyewe venye hamna do bado unaweza kufungua kliniki yako, bado unaweza kufungua pharmaceutical yako na bado una do. So like ideally sawa naelewa kuna agreement mlikuwa mshaeka sawa. But then if you're dealing with a government which has to focus with people wenye na wako slums ndio wanaenda kufanya kazi ndio upate chakula yako jioni, then kazi yao ndio focus kwa madaktari ama wao mwenye anaenda kushughulikia history nyingine, kwa sababu huyo hata medical cover yenye anataka kumkata ya 300 hana. Acha wewe wenye unasema uongezewe. So
at the end of the day this is pure politics, whatever is going on,
whatever is coming up.
So Susan is working, but there are people trying to just make her, like comfortable and divert her focus from delivering to
because
the
like,
people.
If people, how many people who would want to work, who are working, would want to have a strike about their salary? How many?
So many people
here in Kenya. How many?
So many people.
So inamaanisha tu ni kujiorganize tu sawa. Nikeza pata like kila mtu mwenye ni hamali. Unajua hamali? So kuangusha macontainer. Na ama msawa mje. Aende asimame waseme sisi tunataka kuongeza mshahara wetu. Tunataka unalipangwa 1500 kila siku. Umeifanya mje?
Yeah.
Hiyo mboka saiba na iritu live tu 1500. Jua iko nje. Sasa hiyo watu
Ongezewe mshahara.
ai unafaa ongezewe hiyo kitu. Wallahi unafaa ongezewe.
Yes. So guys, I don't know, this issue sounds like, to me, I don't want to be like I mean, okay, I just want to take a neutral angle when it comes to that. I don't want to take neither A nor B. Just allow me to remain at the middle. But then I do think so many people in the comment section will share actually whatever, you know, views you guys have, and of course we'd want to know in the comment section what's going on. Is it pure politics, or at some point is it like Susan has really not delivered on what she's supposed to do, and in that way she really is not supposed to be in that office? Because again, I feel like, yeah, if you're not delivering really, then what's the point? But then if you're doing your work just right, but there's someone who feels like by you doing the right thing, you're kind of, you know, pressing them like they're hard and they're not seated comfortable, then I think we can just quash it all together and put it aside. I think you have a burning issues, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was saying, we've had I think on Friday, the county boss, governor, Sakaja,
yes,
he issued a directive that all doctors who don't report back to work by Monday will be, he didn't say should, he said will be terminated, will be terminated from their services. I don't know if this will be a good approach to go by, or it is just something that will escalate the issue. That's something I don't know. I'm really not sure about it.
I think there's one thing that all of us need to know. First, Robin did mention that whatever is going on right now could be like a political quagmire, okay? Like there are those people with their interest and there's a way they want to approach it. And if you're a stumbling block to them, then they're going to find a way to just get you, to put you aside. And those people, some of them will be in government actually. They will be colleagues to Susan, okay? And if maybe she's making it very hard for them to achieve whatever goal they've set, then they're going to find a way to just get her off the train. But again, I think it is something that is subject to discussion and getting varied opinion, just trying to understand it. And I think, Amu, you wanted to say something. Is it regarding to what Kasums was asking?
You don't threaten your employees with sacking them. It's bad for the leadership of the day. May it be the county or the national government. These are people, you need to talk with them. You don't issue threats. And furthermore, these people are qualified even more than them. Some have bought degrees from Uganda. The other guy, the Susanna, wamesomea pharmacy online Turkey. I don't know how can you learn pharmacy online.
The fact that umesema you don't know, then you don't know. So
you know, that's a technical course. It needs practicals. You can never tell me you can do practicals online.
At what level? What is the degree? What is the certificate that she's taken online? PhD
a degree in pharmacy from Turkey.
Yeah.
And you saw online people actually went and emailed the institution, and the institution saying that they don't offer that degree online. So I don't know, you are threatening people even who are more qualified than you. They have stayed in school more than you. You should listen to their grievances.
You see, emphasis goes to our doctors. These are our most valued assets as a nation, because they are playing with the Kenyan lives. Because the doctor is frustrated, he will frustrate us. So basically what they're doing, they're messing with us. And it will reach a point where now the doctors will not go on strike. We are the ones who are going to strike on their behalf. Because I won't watch my child die because there was no doctor. But doctor says he was not paid, you know. And you remember the scandal about the NHIF payment to the hospitals? Yeah, that is one of the ways the cartels were being cut off, because they were paying these hospitals a lot of money, and then behind the scene they go receive their checks, right? Now Nahuminsha is now again affecting their survival. So this could be politics, but to some large extent it's not politics. There are major underlying issues that need to be addressed, and to be addressed firmly. If anything, the buck stops with the president. Yeah, he needs to tell us what's happening. he said that he knows everything that goes on in every ministry,
yeah.
right? He needs to tell us why 4 billion shillings has not been released, has not been paid, and why our doctors are on strike, considering our budget.
Okay, that's a good one. So guys, just keep it live on the comment section. Just let us know what your opinion is on this matter. Is it politics? Is it based on merit that she's not performing? So what do you think, or maybe what suggestion would you give to the government then to partake?